Welcome to Hook to Knot. Today I'll be showing you some scrap yarn project, and which is making these lovely crochet dress keychains. To make these beautiful keychains, what we need is scrap yarn, a crochet hook. I'm taking 3.5 mm hook, and of course my favorite pair of scissors. To start with, I'm going to make a magic ring. Two more chains, so this chain 3 will be counted as first DC, and total 28 DCs in the magic ring. These are my 28 DCs in the magic ring. Now I'll pull the loop and try to close it, but I'm not going to close it very hard. I'll spread the stitches evenly. I'm keeping this much as a opening or in the center, and then I'm going to slip stitch on the third chain from the start. And now what I'll do is this loose end I'm going to weave in that. Now again chain 2. This will be counted as first DC, so 7 more DCs, and I'm weaving in the loose end. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 will be, you can say, my front side. Now say this loose end I have weaved in throughout, so I can cut it. My finishing work is already done. Now after this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to leave 6 spaces and start with next lot of 8 DC. 1, 2. Now another 6 will be left like this. That will be another armhole, and now I will slip stitch into the very first . See, this completes my neck and sleeve opening kind of a thing. I'm intentionally showing you with the lighter color because in the dark color you will not be able to count the stitches. So this portion and this portion is over. This finishes with our body portion. Now to just make this dress aesthetically very beautiful, I'm going to have one line of single crochet around the waist. I'm not cutting this yarn, I'm just pulling up a loop 2-3 stitches before this ending. I'm doing a line of single crochet and I am weaving in the end simultaneously. To close the line, I will slip stitch into the very first single crochet. See, now the body is being highlighted. Pull up from the space wherever you have left. Chain 3. This will be counted as first DC. So one more DC in the same space, one DC in the next space, 2 DC in the next space. So 2 1 2 1 is going to be the pattern for this line. See, 2 1 2 1. This is going to give the flare to my dress, and here I'm going to weave in this end while working itself. Slip stitch into the third chain where we had started. Now look at this. I have weaved in end while at working itself, so no more work is pending. Now the flare is growing. Line number 2 would be chain 3. This will be counted as 1 DC. Again one more DC in the same space. Now 1 DC on next 2 DCs. Again 2 DCs. For line number 2, the pattern would be 2 DCs on 1, then 1 DC, 1 DC and 2. So 2, 1, 1, 2 would be pattern for line number 2. Line would end with slip stitch on the first DC or third chain from the hook. Line number 3 would be chain 3. DC in the same space. Now we will have gap of 3 DCs in each increase. So 1, 2, 3 and increase. So line number 3 would be increase, 3 DC, increase. Do you see how the flare for the dress is growing? I will complete the round, and only for this dress I am going to do a border of single crochet. So then the style will be highlighted. Last stitch is, or joining, completing the line is slip stitch into the very first, pull up a loop and cut the yarn. The dress is ready. Now I want to highlight it. What I'm going to do is take the other color, make a loop. Now this I will weave in while working itself. So few stitches before it, I'll pull up this loop. Line of single crochet around it, and I am weaving in the end simultaneously. As usual, in the end, slip stitch into the very first SC, pull up a loop, cut the yarn. Now I'll take the smallest possible hook, which is 2 mm hook, and I will weave in this end. After 4 or 5 gaps, again I have a kind of a knot, and I will continue hiding the thread or weaving in the end. See, here I finished my work, and almost a inch and a half I have come forward till weaving in the end. My dress is ready. Now we need to attach the ring to it. So this ring, I'll take it from one shoulder, add the key ring to it, and use my plier my keyring is ready. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel Hook to Knot.